You know, I was hoping that you would also possibly touch for us an expectation as to how his entry to issues such as international peace and security issues can be dealt with, how the whole question of the economic reconstruction of where we find ourselves as a world today is, including issues of the WTO and so forth, in creating a more trading and equitable world could also be looked at. How do you think it's going to come across on those kind of issues?
Yeah, I think all of these issues are going to be addressed over the course of the next few years. I'm not convinced they're going to be addressed over the course of the next year, 12 to 18 months directly. I think what we will see in terms of regional issues is we will probably see a Zuma presidency look more towards the East, look more towards China, and towards the developing world, to South Africa's already established relations with Brazil and with India, and I think lock these developing countries, these major new powerhouses in the world, into broader cooperative agreements, encouraging investment from those particular sources. And I think that will probably be one of the early foreign policy initiatives of a Zuma administration. With regards to trade issues, I think South Africa, together with the new emerging economies of this world, will play a much more enhanced role in the G20. We've already seen South Africa occupy a key role there. We've seen Obama call G20 meetings. South Africa have a place at the table there. And one thing about the global economic crisis that I think is to South Africa's favor, and in fact to Africa's favor, there's a redrawing of the rules of the game. There are new rules being put in place for lending from the World Trade Organization, the World Monetary Fund, and the developing world and Africa have for the first time an opportunity to make real input that will be listened to, in particular by the United States and other Western leaders. So I think we have to take advantage, and we in South Africa have to know to take advantage of this opportunity for us to have tremendous influence as we redraft the rules of the game as a result of this global crisis that we face.
In 45 seconds that we have, if you assume the role of an oracle, what would you say are those critical things that will catapult Mr. Zuma's leadership into a successful term of office?
I think what's most important for Jacob Zuma is to develop and employ skilled people in the South African public service, people who can deliver, people that are not political appointees. We have the budgets, we have the policies, but our implementation has been stymied by an inefficient bureaucracy. If we can change the bureaucracy, the quality of service delivery will expand tremendously and benefit us all in South Africa.
Well, thank you very much indeed, Mr. Silke, for joining us. It's been a pleasure.